Hey guys, what's up? So, here's my idea. It's quite late at night and I'm thinking that I'd like to make a little playlist or series where I'd like to maybe try and figure out myself how to do different kinds of FX makeup. So what I want to do today is something that I've had on my mind, and I don't have access to a lot of really good materials, and I know you use latex a lot when it comes to making facial prosthetics or FX makeup for like dangly skin or like bullet holes or scrapes or wounds and things like that. But I also know for things like that you can use wax. So what I'm doing today is I'm using the little amount of latex I have, but I also want to make my own kind of sculpting wax. And then what I want to do is I want to see if I'd be able to make a pointed nose. And the way I'm going to do this is completely wrong, but it's just an experiment. Crafting, experimental, I don't know what I'm going to call this, experimental nighttime crafting. So, what I want to do today is I'd like to make a pointy nose for Pearl from Steven Universe, as that is one of my favourite cartoons at the moment. Let's try and make this nose. I'm sorry I look a little ratchet. This is what's left over from today's makeup. It's only like 11 o'clock, so let's try and do it. Also, I might not use this lighting for the whole video because I might try and record here on my table. We'll see how it goes. So I'm going to introduce everything, and then I kind of want to do a time lapse of everything happening rather than me being like, so like I'm just gonna like pour this in here. I just prefer to do a time lapse, and I'm going to tell you what I'm working with. The first thing I'm working with is plain flour. What's this called? Petroleum jelly. And apparently if you mix equal quantities you can get a really nice kind of sculpting wax. I'm also going to be using some latex, and look at this quantity. Will this do like anything for me? Probably not, but let's get going. Look, I'm just working with it. We'll see how it goes. I just want to be able to make a fake nose. I just want a witch nose. I want a little pearl nose. I want to be a mom gem. Let's go. That was very loud. I'm very excited. I just want to get crafty. We'll see how it goes in the end, and I'll show you shots of it. Okay, my nose. Here's my nose from the profile. Face on. From the side. Okay, my nose is already quite pointy, but I want to get that pearl nose, you know what I mean? I mean, more like this, because it's very, I need it like, After doing that for about 10 minutes, I realized I needed a lot more than just 1 spoon of jelly and then 1 spoon of flour. So I just kept adding until I felt the consistency was kind of right. And what I ended up with was almost a dough-like texture. And it turns into more of a kind of cream or grey colour. And you know it's moldable when you can kind of pick it up. It's almost like a fondant that you put on a cake. And let's say if you can make it into a little ball. I suppose I've never done this before. I presume that means that it's good to go. So what I'm going to do then is, when I was watching this tutorial months ago, they used spirit gum. I told you, again, I'm cheap and I'm poor, I'm in college. So what I'm going to use, instead of using latex, I'm going to use more of the jelly, because here's my theory. If the jelly is in the little wax thing, won't it then be like adhesive to itself? Does that like make any sense? Okay, let's see if this works. Lovely shiny nose. And then also this might make the latex easier to remove. Comment below if I'm making a big mistake. Red flags. Should I turn back now? I'm going to take a clump and this big, and I'm just gonna make it into a big circle. Oh my gosh, I never seen something so bright like the sky, always guiding me. Oh my gosh, I never seen something so beautiful and rare. Let me breathe your air, baby. Girl, come into my life. This was a little bit hard to work with. It was almost like working with a pastry or a dough. So I'd highly recommend, I don't even know, maybe get normal wax. This is crumbly. I don't know if there's any way I could make this any better or like what I could do with it, but I think it's doing what I wanted to do. Definitely I need to invest in some proper wax, but I'm happy with this so far. What I'm doing now is I'm going to use some liquid latex, and I'm going to squirt it out here on the board, and then I'm going to use a little sponge, one that I can totally throw away because latex ruins everything. And then what I've done is I've ripped apart all these different pieces of tissue paper, and then I'm going to start layering it and then dabbing it and layering it. I don't know how weak or how strong this is. It doesn't feel strong, so I don't want to move too much. Wish me luck. Ooh.
Oh, couldn't hold me. Now I'm living better days. Hot chick in a black Corvette, like she drove right out of a magazine. And oh my gosh, I never seen something so bright like the sky. Always guiding me. Oh my gosh, I never seen something so beautiful and rare. Let me breathe your air, baby.
So this is extremely yellow. The latex I usually use dries down see-through and clear. So latex is all around here, and I put it up to about here, and as you can see it's kind of shiny and clear, but for whatever reason on the tissue paper it's gone extremely yellow. I'm happy with the shape. I do wish it could be somewhat smoother. I don't know how I can do that. Maybe using more tissue paper, I'm not quite sure. It's kind of funny though. I'm kind of enjoying making it. I don't know if it'll look really bad because it'll be super textured. We'll have to see. I'm currently drying it now with a hairdryer to see if the color yellow goes down, because it's still sticky to the touch. And I think I might do 2 more layers of tissue paper and latex. So let's keep going because it's getting later into the night. I also can't smile. It feels like I got Botox because of the tissue and stuff here. Brightest thing I ever seen. Never wanna leave the stream. That could send you to sleep. Oh my god, I'm so tired now. Okay, it's less sticky. Let's keep going with layering. I don't think the color seems to be going down or anything. This could be a total disaster. I am kind of enjoying it though. It is rather funny. If this is a failure, I'll still upload the video because experimentation is key. Let's all think about it. The biggest failure in life is not failure itself, but the failure to try to do something. Are you with me? So not doing anything at all is the biggest failure in life. Let's see how this goes.
Always a watch out, lighter to the gasoline. Oh, couldn't hold me. Now I'm living better days.
So let's start this process together of trying to peel it off my face. And it's warm and sticky, but I think it's just kind of latex sticky. I don't know if this is a good idea to rip this off right now, but how cute is this nose shape? And remember, inside now is the wax kind of substitute that I made, and hopefully now it won't have melted. When squishing it like this, it feels very soft and melted because of course it's only Vasaline or petroleum jelly along with flour. So the idea, oh my god, my mustache, I didn't even think about this. Okay, it's not too bad. I now see why people make these on a cast of their face rather than straight onto their face. I mean, well, at least I don't have a unibrow now. Who knew? Life hack, you could definitely use latex to get rid of your unibrow. Waxing, you know, the whole kit and caboodle. That came out so easy. Thanks, Vasaline. Okay, so as you can see, well, this is so cool. Look on the inside. You can see the two holes in it for my nostril and where it dips in, and I want to peel out this wax, but I hope it doesn't lose its shape. So I'm not sure in what order I'm going to do that. My nose! Ah! It's so cute! I'm very proud of myself. This is kind of cool. This is kind of very cool. I think I will trim around the outsides a little later on, but for now I'm rather happy. I think all in all this maybe cost me a £5, and I had some toilet paper at home. So €5, $5. That's cheap. Hey guys, I just wanted to fill you in and let you know how the progress went. So when I made the nose initially, it came out really cool, but then when I tried to put it onto my face in the footage you're going to see here, it came out really kind of textured, which I had said that it may have earlier, and what I can do is add latex and layers of tissue and build it up on my face. So in the end, it was a successful video because I figured out what it was I wanted to do and a cheaper method of doing it. But I'll know for next time, and maybe I'll make it again in the future. But I hope you enjoyed like this little experimental video. I'm sorry there wasn't a really good conclusion, but that's all I have to say for now, and thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you again soon. Bye guys!